I think there are issues that we must have to address as teachers when we receive students from, the previous level. So perhaps I can allow Mr. Job to give details on these schools that are in the provinces that, should participate. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr.
Yeah, thank you very much, PS. I think you almost have said light on what are the constraints as far as schools from the provinces are concerned. I mean, they are part of the competition. There are a few of them that are not taking part, mainly because of the problems the PS highlighted. For example, if you take Region 3, you have schools like Esau, Farafenye, then we will take Albreda, who is Aja Fatou Bojang to come in, and Kerawan. Kerawan is mainly not doing the pure science. So we are seeing it like, if you want to take schools or like Ngen Sanjal, Njaba Kunda, Kerpate, Forestry, you are already eliminating them because you're making them to compete against a school that is doing pure science. So we are trying to work on addressing the problems that will enable them to be doing pure science so that they will become full-fledged, participants as far as the program is concerned. If you go to Region 5, it's the same. Kaur, Amitej, Birkamaba, Bansang. These are established schools and they're doing the pure sciences. But Nyani or Nyamina Senior Secondary School, they're not doing the pure sciences. So if you include them again, you test them on chemistry questions, you're putting them at a disadvantage. They will not be able to answer the questions. And that goes to Region 6. Again, we're taking Nasir and Fatoto. We're excluding Nyakoi, Diabugu, based on the same reasons. You come to Region 4, we have only Tahir, that is an established school, but we are taking Kayaf to support them, so that at least you can have a competition there. And down, you come to Region 2, again, most of the seniors, the established schools are taking part. Region 1, again, we are leaving some schools, but the reason is mainly because they are not doing pure science, and we don't want to subject them to a competition whereby, you are eliminating them even before they start. On the issue of, looking for sponsors, this, as the PS said, our doors are open. Any institution that wants to come and support or help us to run the same competition for the upper basic, we are more than willing to do it. We have written to many institutions, but maybe the economic meltdown nowadays, many institutions are not willing to come forward. But we have been. We tried it with the upper basic, with the low basic, 3 years ago. We call it the Mathematics Olympiad. It went around the country. The students who participated in that program up to today are sponsored by the ministry. And most of the students are attending private schools. Methodist Academy, 8 of them are there. The ministry is paying for them. You go to even WISE, West African International School, there is one Paul Ogis, is sponsored by the ministry. So because they took part in the competition, we said all those students who went to the finals, the ministry is paying their scholarship for the past 3 years. So whether you are in the provinces or you are in the Greater Banjul, it doesn't matter. When we organize competition, we go around the country. But we start from the regional level. And maybe my friend from Buyam doesn't know that we start at the regional level. We have the regional competition, then we go to the quarterfinals, the semifinals, and then the finals. From the regions, some regions 1 or 2 schools will qualify, some regions only 1. For example, you go to region 4, you have only 2 schools. Therefore, you can only get 1 school from the region to come to the quarterfinals. The bigger number of schools are found in region 1 and 2. The issue of taking the competition to the schools, in region 1 and 2, the competitions are always done at the schools or at the regional level. Sometimes, if you want to take it to the schools, there was this complaint. For example, you go to Nusrat. The students coming from SDA, they may not be able to mobilize all their students to go. And then you have Nusrat having the edge by having a greater number of people to cheer up their students. Then you say, okay, let's go to a neutral ground, which is the regional office. There, whoever is able to mobilize your number, the numbers, then it's at your own cost. But we look into the issue and see whether we can still go back to the school. But this was the reason. We never wanted to give any school the advantage of you hosting it, having the greater number of people shouting. Some will even disturb the other participant, not to allow them to get the question proper.
Exactly.
Because they will all be shouting. So these were some of the issues we were avoiding, and that's why we are taking the regional offices. But all the same, we look into it as advice. I think, Mr. Ba, those were mainly the questions that were asked.
Exactly.
Huh? Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jovan, Mr. Boy, for responding to some of those questions and observations. I think at this point, we will take more of your comments later after the balloting. But for now, I think I want to call on Mr. Babuju to preside over the balloting process.
Thank you very much, Sam. And let me seize this opportunity once again to thank students and teachers here present, with officials from Gambega Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education, our director and permanent secretary who were here, and the country manager Gambega, who is still with us and would like to witness this balloting. I thank you for accepting our invitation. And as you know, the Fanta Science and Mathematics quiz competition is nationwide from Region 1 to 6. We would like to start with Region 6 because we have greater number of schools in the Greater Banjul area, that is Region 1. So we will first of all start with Region 6 and come over to Region 1. Region 6 we have, let me just tell you, we have 38 participating schools from Region 1 to 6. And we have 16 schools that are going to participate on the Region 1. Region 2, we have 10 schools, senior secondary schools. Region 3, 4 schools will participate. Region 4, 2. Region 5, 4 schools. And Region 6, 2 schools. This gives us a total of 38. Now for Region 6, because we have only 2 schools participating, so that one is, there is no need, to ballot, because automatically those 2 schools have to meet. And the schools are Nasir Hamadia Senior Secondary School in Basse and Fatoto Senior Secondary School. So they are going to meet in Region 6. So whoever wins in the regional competition will definitely join the national competition. For Region 5, we need balloting here because we have 4 schools, and therefore we need 2 pairs of schools to compete. And I would like to call on 2 students to come forward, a lady and a gentleman for that matter, to come forward here, gender balance. Quickly, please. I don't need to point you, just come over and then you take this for us. The school?
Bansang Senior Secondary School.
Bansang Senior, sir, yes?
Hermitage Junior Secondary School.
Hermitage. Thank you very much. Bansang Senior Secondary School and Bansang Senior Secondary School versus Hermitage Senior Secondary School. Then the last one, I think that one no need for us to call because it's just a pair of schools, so I will do that quickly. And that is Bekama Ba Senior Secondary School versus Kawur Senior Secondary School. Okay, and now we move to Region 4, and Region 4 are also 2 schools only. No need to ballot. Kayaf Senior Secondary School will definitely have to meet Tahir Hamadia Senior Secondary School, as my director has rightly said. Yes, Tahir is the only school, of course, offering sciences, but we are saying no, you are not automatically going to join the national competition, but you must have to compete with another school. Okay, so I'm sure they always beat Kayaf, but we still give them